Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott joined in the booth by Brock Heward. And in a minute, partner, we are going to kick off, and it'll be a moment both teams have fought for all season. A chance to win the conference title, and more importantly, punch that ticket to the Super Bowl.
There is so much. You can just feel it in this building. There is so much pomp and circumstance that comes with this game. And winning the conference title is a major achievement for a franchise, no question. But you and I both know this, Kate. This isn't the trophy they've spent all season thinking about. It's not the ultimate prize, but it is just a step on the way to what they've been focused on all season long. Only one of these two teams is going to take that step and get that shot for the biggest trophy of all in this league, that Lombardi Trophy.
So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football. But you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose, and most importantly, you got to lead your men.
Yellow.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready?
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Makes the tackle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Love now off the play action. He'll get this to Tucker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10.
Here we go.
47-yard line.
33, yellow.
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop. I'm going to say that at the 37-yard line.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Play fake, it's Love. To the sideline, and he has the catch. Tough play for a small gain, but it does get the first. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. 100. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Led the top dog for the upcoming postseason, and we all know that is so important, Brock, because it's going to give their injured guys that extra week of recovery as they try to get back out there for a postseason run.
Yeah, Kate, and here's now the key. With that #1 seed and that bye week secured in your pocket, you just do not want to add anybody to that injured list. And if that extra week of rest can help somebody, anybody, get back out there, what a lift for the postseason.
A gain of 15. First down, Green Bay.
Check White.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. This is Trujillo to try to point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
Right, ready to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football, but you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose, and most importantly, you got to lead your men.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the pistol, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Out left, Ioman makes the ground. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up their opening drive. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. But geez, you couldn't start any better.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Check pin.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Quick throw out wide by Love. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, there's another one to Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Ready. Yellow.
Play action. Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Blue check.
Turns to Jacobs on 3rd. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Eagles about set to get going for their 2nd drive. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Hurts now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. That one's complete, right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. The throw left side finds Burden. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And they try to pound right forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
3rd down.
It's a sneak. Hurts. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
180.
This time looking to throw. On the move, headed right. He's calling his own number again. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Packers all set to get back out there. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy, a lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Hit made by Josh Uche.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 4th down.
The Packers send out their punting unit. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. First down, they're on with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Hurts setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they're going to face 3rd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Here's Love to throw. This one to Williams out left side. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. So now here's 3rd and 5. Love out of the shotgun. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Check right.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
A gain of 2.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Prime Time on the other side. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing again. Love. Finds him over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Gain of 11. And the Packers first down.
Loves to throw again. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
16 more
They'll
yards.
come up on 1st and 10.
That's another Packers first down.
Stick it in the air. Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Trujillo tacks on the extra point. And the Packers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Eagles taking over now late in the first half. And with just under 40 seconds left to go, Brock, they can try a drive, but they got to hurry. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This finds Smith. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
He'll throw it. It's his running back. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Now he's hit, Hurts fumbles. And the offense gets it back, but of little consequence here. We've reached halftime in this one. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Bronc, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. 2 more quarters to play here, and the Super Bowl matchup will be set. Let's take a look at what happened earlier this afternoon. Our journey through the NFL starts now. At M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, the Ravens at home to take on the LA Chargers. And here's the Chargers wideout. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Chargers do it again. In an unlikely path to the Super Bowl, they found their way as champions of the AFC. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. We're the top dog for the upcoming postseason, and we all know that is so important, Brock, because it's going to give their injured guys that extra week of recovery as they try to get back out there for a postseason run.
Yeah, Kitten, here's now the key. With that #1 seed and that bye week secured in your pocket, you just do not want to add anybody to that injured list. And if that extra week of rest can help somebody, anybody, get back out there, what a lift for the postseason.
Barkley with the pistol again. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Finding Burden. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
It's a gain of 8.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Encroachment, defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. It's inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Hey, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs...
And the extra point is no good. So potentially key talent kept off the scoreboard, Brock. We're going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Here's a return from the 7. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here.
Ready.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Hits the 20. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers find their way to 6. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one right down the middle. And the Packers take the lead on that successful kick. to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Second and 5. At the 29-yard line.
Hurts to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Back to throw. Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. Fourth down coming up. Punting unit out now.
In punt formation for the Eagles.
Shoves one away. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Now Love on the play fake. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Here we ready, go! Look.
Back to the air. Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
And 10 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it off.
Third down pass.
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Play action. Hurts has it. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
And an Eagles first down.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long.
In punt formation for the Eagles.
And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Packer. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him.
Check right.
Hand off here to Jacobs. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9.
He was
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Short pass brought in. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to effort this from his own goal line. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock, so give him just 2 yards on that carry. Stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Connects on the crosser. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
13 yards.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. Looking inside the red zone. Gets it to him on the screen. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Shipley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Returning it from the 4. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's the Packers with it and trailing, their postseason in jeopardy.
Ready,
So
break.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Love now, off the play action. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that
Here
sack.
we go, back. Yellow, 43.
Shotgun now for Love. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 3rd down, they need 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Air it out on third. This one to Williams out left side. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down. Punt team on the field. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Let's see what he can do on the return. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. So first and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did. And of course, he's throwing.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So first down from the 41. Here's Saquon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hurts setting up to throw. He's got Smith. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the ground with Barkley. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route for target.
On third down, it's Hurts. Smith brings in another one. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push this to an 8-point game. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere in football field. When you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He takes a pop and the ball comes out. Oh, fortunate stuff there. Looks like another one of the members of the return team was able to get it, so a friendly bounce. They'll retain possession.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
Finds his man. It's cracked. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Second and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3 at the 30-yard line.
50, ready.
Play action, Love. Completes this one to Kraft. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go.
Love with it on first down. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go, set.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. And they get to him again. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
And it's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. They're across the 40, nice run here. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line.
That's good.
Working quickly here.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. And a Packer first down.
On first and 10, here's Love. Finds the in route complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Working quickly here.
4 yards. That's another Packers first down.
Thrown on first down, Love. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth. Trujillo ends on the point after. And the Packers cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
Bringing the offense up to the line, first and 10.
That's good for the Eagles. First down.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Fights his way through a tackle. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. But we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They go to Barkley again. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second.
3-yard pickup.
And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. From the pistol, Hurts. Out left, Ioman makes the grab. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
15-yard line.
Running is Barkley. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And any more of those as they trail by a score. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles up by just a couple of points.
17-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Throwing here, Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's a screen to Barkley. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's a designed run. Hurts. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. Conference champions. A heck of an achievement, Brock. A heck of an achievement in the face of a lot of doubts from everyone outside of their building all season long.
Yeah, they're going to enjoy lifting up this George Halas trophy today. But let's all remember, when we go into those facilities, Kate, and we watch practice, they don't put up banners of conference champions. They put up banners of world champions.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.